All right. Good evening. We're coming to you with another episode of Jones Underground Podcast YouTube edition.
Oh yeah.
Talking about these women with male best friends. Our
All right.
favorite topic around these parts lately.
Yeah.
With the replies that we gotten on the
A ton. We got a lot of replies. And shockingly enough, from men. We've gotten, like we said on our last video, is a lot of men are kind of like, yo, these females is treacherous. These females is, they appeal like maybe y'all were a little too soft on them.
well.
Maybe he was a little too soft on them.
So let me go ahead and ask the male take on this thing.
Well, okay.
So the issue that we always have is, when you start dating somebody and they got a best friend who I guess at one point shot their shot and didn't make it. And so, I guess he was cool peoples to her or helps her out, stuff like that. And then next thing you know, you have a male best friend and she's still hanging and stuff like that. And these are telltale times or telltale signs that the male best friend is in the way, So we'll go through that.
Okay, so I'll start this way. Is that sometimes with females, you might I put it in categories because you've got different females with different relationships with these men that are in their life. So you have a female that has this guy friend is like a brother, like literally like a brother. So basically, oh man, I got a flat tire. They call this guy. Hey man, I got a flat tire. There's a death in the family. Oh man, this person died. This person, this guy is close enough to the family and close enough to her that they literally came up like brother and sister. You have those type of relationships, and those are the more easier, more stomachable, if that's a word, stomachable, or easier. Those are easier friendships that females have with males. That if that female is dating someone or married to someone, that man could probably deal with that a little bit easier than if he were to deal with the second type, which is females that have like play cousins. Like this is my
play cousins.
We was like cousins. We was like cousins.
Or anytime where you have, like I say, where you have a ex and they still kind of really cool.
Right.
And the issue that you have is if you are in a relationship with someone and they are constantly going out on quote unquote dates, and I ain't talking about like Tuesday afternoon. I'm talking about Friday nights where she got a dress and her back is out.
I'm talking even Tuesday night. Even Tuesday night. It don't matter if you going on. If you a female that has a guy friend and you're going out, period, with him. Y'all are going to movies on Tuesdays and weekends. Y'all are. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not easy on no female because I used to do. I know what I used to be like. I know what I used to be like. So if this dude is like, oh, you just all of a sudden you feeling sad. Oh, you need a cuddle buddy, and you calling this friend? No.
But I've seen it where, let's say your chick want to go to a movie. It's a movie you don't want to go see, and this dude will go with her, and she, tell you whatever. Now, once again, I'm not saying that it's a major issue. It's just something you may want to talk about. The issue that you have is
you're not saying it's a major issue.
Well, no,
but you should talk.
No. I'm saying that you should bring it up if it's getting in your way of. If you have an issue with your girl constantly spending time with another dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if a dude's trying to take your girl out of town.
Right.
They going to Baltimore for the weekend and you not invited.
Right.
That's a whole situation. Or another thing we run into where dudes are telling me where a chick will have a whole dude at work talking about that's her work husband. And she come home to you talking about she got a work husband.
Yikes. Yeah, that's that. Okay.
We
So
talking about
I've
once
never,
again-
I've never had like, oh, that's my work husband. I've never had a work husband ever. I will say that there's a lot of females that do this. Let me take a moment and say, if you going to work and this guy is like paying for your lunch, y'all walking around, he coming to your desk, he's sitting there, he being all cutesy, y'all flirting and
buying your
stuff.
flowers on your birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Making sure like people know that y'all sitting there kind of looking booed up.
You got the
Let me
balloons
tell you something.
and stuff whenever you something.
I don't know about other people, but that to me that you're cheating. I have a very strict policy on what cheating is. I feel like if you are bad look, whatever. I feel like if I mean, because the thing is like I've been in situations where, you know, I was that female that was in, you know, let's just say I've been in situations. So what I'm gonna say,
don't tell on yourself, man.
Stop it.
Preach
So,
that. Preach, please.
Mind your business. No.
Where the board at?
So what I'm saying is that you need to, if you are doing that, I'm gonna be easy on them. If you're doing that, you should stop, because if you have a guy and the guy is really caring about you, really wants to be with you. See, the thing is that females just think that all men, you know, they'll be all right. They're not tripping off this. But there are some men that really don't want that from their woman. They really they want this woman to be loyal. And if you show them signs of that you have the potential even to not be that way, some guys are like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just do me. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at a guy that's doing him if you doing you too.
Oh,
you know,
another thing is, if it's getting to a point where it's a problem, you being a man, it don't make you sensitive for telling your woman that you got a problem with her spending time with this other guy.
No, that's part of communication, and you have to communicate. That's the biggest issue.
All right, because a lot of guys be thinking the moment they say something, or sometimes the chick will be like, oh, you just being insecure. Well, it's not just being insecure, because there's a reason for the insecurity. If you got somebody that's constantly spending time with a whole nother man, and you at home with the kids, or you basically by yourself. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, you just gotta have that talk, because maybe, you know, best friend is filling a gap for you on some stuff that you're not doing. You're not taking her out, you're not spending no time, you're not buying her no roses or flowers.
And that's the thing, is like, I don't mean to cut you off, babe, but if you have a guy that's in your life that is fulfilling things that your boyfriend, husband, whatever, is not fulfilling, then it's partially your problem, because you are supposed to talk to him. If there's something that you're lacking, you should be able to go up to him and say, babe, I'm missing this. This is something that I need from you. This is something that I feel is missing. And if he feels that it's missing because of something maybe you're giving off, then guess what? You've opened up communication for you all to talk about it. But if you never say anything, people they shoot themselves in the foot with relationships, because I have a motto that says, you know, say the things that say what you need to say when it matters, you know. And the problem is that people don't say what the truth of it all. Like, oh, I feel like there's something, I feel like we're not intimate, or I feel like you don't really care about what I care about, or, you know, and they don't say it. So what do? They go and they bottle it up, and the first Joe that come around be like, yo, hey, I noticed the color of your hair. And now you feel like, oh my God, he noticed everything he doesn't notice. So now you've connected with this person that is now going to feed a part of you that your man should be feeding. And I think that...
But let me be real on the situation. There are a lot more women that have platonic relationships with men than men have platonic relationships with women. And a lot of that is because when you go into the modern work environment, especially in the medical field or a call center, customer service, all these fields where the women outnumber the men 5-1 on a lot of these jobs. So it's just a lot more women than it is men. And then you got to look at it like this: women get a lot more dudes shooting a shot at them than a lot of dudes get women shooting their shots at them. So on average, a woman will probably get talked to or get some dude in her DMs or something like that on average more than the men do. And I think it's numbers that support that or some kind of research. But the main thing is
and some kind of research support that. I will agree with him. Is that I do feel that you see it's more prevalent that you see women get hollered at by guys than you see the other way around. So I would agree with that.
But on the flip side of that, it's a lot of dudes that because you work in the church, and once again, church is you getting outnumbered 5-6 to 1, and even in those situations, you just have a lot more women than it is dudes, and you know, we're not saying that it's always a bad idea. I know plenty, and I've been one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that got a close female friend, and everything's platonic, you know. And but then again, you know, she's a pretty much a major cog in everything I do. So if I'm doing something or going somewhere, I pretty much do it with her. And it's not because, oh man, I'm trying to, you know, no. It's just because I like to. Because she's my best friend too. You know, I'm the best friend.
I'm the best friend. I'm just, hello YouTube. I'm his number one best friend. Now let me tell you, because this is what I was going to go to next, is I think what will cut down on a lot of stuff is if females take the time to become friends with their significant other, their guy, their husband. And the problem is that people don't do that. So the guy, here it is, y'all not connecting, but you doing one thing and the guy's in the other room doing something else. You're not connecting. You're not taking an interest in the stuff that he likes to do, and vice versa. And that causes a lot of problems. So when you're not taking an interest in the person that you're with, then what do? You find somebody, or somehow or another you end up connecting with somebody, guess what? That will connect with you. And the problem is, like, my biggest thing is I feel like, you know, with all of this, what could eliminate all of this is learn to communicate and learn to become friends. Well, if you can get that down, then even if you have, let's say you have a very innocent friendship with a male, you know, that woman has a male friend that she has a friendship with. Mm-hmm. If she is open with her husband, boyfriend, if she is not only open with him, but they are friends. He knows her, she knows him. They talk about things. They're very open about things. Then I think that there will be no cloud of, oh, what is she doing? Or what is she up to? You know, or who is this or who is that? And then also making sure you tell that person what you laughing for.
Because every time it's like, all right, every time if a dude phone ring or something happened and it's a chick, or if he's doing something with another woman, it's always some whatever. And anytime it's on the dude side, it's always some dude or something like that. You know, I'm being coy, but the you know, not saying the real words, but
some B. Yeah, like they say.
But the main thing,
I know what you mean.
But the main thing that I have to say is there's a lot of dudes out here that are not, you know, alternative lifestyle, we'll say, or we'll say gay. And they like, you know, shopping with, you know, helping the girl go shop for clothes and stuff like that, or giving them advice on dudes when they dating and stuff like that. And there's nothing really wrong with that, because at the end of the day, if you hear because you're listening to our take on it. And we're not saying that this is the Bible on the situation, because the last thing I want you to do is go home and get stabbed by your girlfriend or get hit in the eye by your boyfriend. We're not here telling you this is what you need to do. But I'm here telling you that if you feel like your girl is spending way too much time with another man, because this is what we've been asked and what the issue is and everything else. Because the main issue behind people having friends in the opposite sex is that you're afraid you're going to get cheated on.
That's the core of it. It's afraid of being cheated on, or that there is history. And I think that's another thing. Is like nobody is comfortable. I don't care. A man can act like he is cool and comfortable, but if a man found out that the person that is your best friend that you hanging out with all the time is a dude that actually got some kind of way from you, he's not going to be okay with that. Same thing with a female. If you hanging with some female and this female done got some from you, y'all done been intimate, sexual.
Anytime.
And you calling this person best friend, or y'all are hanging out or anything like that, yeah, that's going to be a problem. That's a problem.
That's one of those things where, once again, you have to communicate. Because if you date anybody that's got kids with somebody else and they live in the same city, and they cool, yeah, you're going to always have to be like, oh, that's just baby daddy here, or that's just that there. But, even with that situation there, once again, you just have to, like I say, just watch, see what's going on, and, let them know your comfort level with it. If you don't like her going out at night with baby daddy, or them having talks and stuff like that, and you not there, or situations where they going on trips and stuff and you not invited.
It's just some stuff. Come on now. We just need to stop beating around this trying to be so nice, because the truth of the matter is a baby daddy or a baby mama, if you got a whole nother person in your life, a baby daddy or a baby mama really should not be calling you past 9-10 o'clock at night.
No, but
that's unless it's literally this child is in duress. I think that there are so many people take advantage of that. Oh man, the sink just blew up and there's water everywhere and I need you to come by and fix. And I have a pipe issue.
That's different.
I have a pipe issue.
That's different from somebody telling
you. Can you lay a new pipe?
No. That's a whole different situation for somebody ain't on that, but they still she going out of town for business.
I'm looking around to see if the audience. What y'all say?
No, she ain't. Come on now.
I'm just saying though.
In that case, that's a whole other thing. That's more than just best friends. But once again, the issue is if you feel like you're being cheated on, you got to put that on the table.
Yeah,
you got to say something about it.
Say it. And I think
because it'd be easy for me to just say, well, leave, dump her. No, because you may not be, and you might be, that insecurity might be rubbing the wrong way, and she might have a completely valid reason for spending time with this other guy. And you just have to, like I say, get your comfort level. And because the one thing is, we know from the responses we got, we know it's happening, and we've seen it happen in our own personal lives. So we know how it is to be the friend, and we know how it is to have the friend. So, it's just a point of now we each other's friends. So we
best friends.
But the point is, just
he don't want to be my best friend, and I said he's my best friend.
I didn't say that.
You my best friend, right?
The point is just being honest and being open and talking about it. We here talking about relationships. You trying to talk about us.
I ain't talking about that. See where you gotta make this pop.
See. All right, we do want to say, hey, if you got comments, we take them all day long. We're trying to reply to them pretty quickly. If you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to start doing some giveaways. We got a whopping $10 gift card.
We got a $10 gift card to Walmart.
And comment on this video.
If you comment on this video, comment, like it, share, subscribe, all of that. Invite other people to do the same thing. And the more people that we got on there that comment, we're actually going to put all your names in a hat, his hat to be exact. And we're gonna pick a name, and we will send you a Walmart gift card for $10.
And we would do that video of that drawing on Wednesday, so we should be getting that out It should be posted on Thursday. So we
Yeah.
just want to let you guys know, hey, we heard you.
And then secondly, guys, I know these are serious conversations for some, so I don't want anybody to think like we're taking it lightly. We're not taking it lightly, but at the same time, you have to laugh about a lot of this stuff. You have to laugh about some of the things that are common among us women and common among us men, so that are y'all men. But why you look like that? Anyway, because it's important that we don't want you to think that we're being insensitive, but at the same time, we want you to be able to laugh about it and to talk freely. So in the comments, definitely, if it's something hilarious that you thought you picked out of it, let us know. All of that matters to us. Again, you can find me on Instagram at Shells of Me, and that's Shells with the C, CHELLEZ_of_me, or on Twitter as Easy Peasy.
And we're at Jones_underground_pod on Instagram and Mighty00221 on Twitter. So, and if you have any episode suggestions, topics that you want to discuss, send them. And if it's relationship related, we will do them. It's just we don't want to be so relationship heavy sometimes. We will get to doing some response videos and things of that nature.
Especially a response video on WandaVision.
Well, we're going to wait to that series. We're going to wait to see the whole series. We know that people were kind of up in arms over the first 2 episodes. And we were kind of like, but
we'll talk about it.
We'll get to that when
we'll get a couple more episodes in.
We'll give it a chance. We'll see the whole thing.
Hold on.
I don't want to, because we don't want to say it's trash and it turns around. It's like, oh,
right.
So we will get to that.
That's it.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
And once again, we'll see you again on
Wait,
Thursday.
I gotta use my other hand. Bye bye.